Hi everybody, Devin here from Let's Head Out. Today we are at the new Echota, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, State Historic Site. So let's head out. So here's a write-up. Says New Echota, Cherokee National Capital. The sprawling town of Newtown, which had stood here since 1819, was designated the seat of government for the new Cherokee Nation in a legislative act of 1825, and it was renamed New Echota for a former principal town in Tennessee. In its short history, New Echota was the site of the first Indian language newspaper office, a court case which carried to the U.S. Supreme Court one of the earliest experiments in national self-government for an Indian tribe, the signing of a treaty which relinquished Cherokee claims to lands east of the Mississippi, and the Assembly of Indians for the removal west, which I believe is the Trail of Tears. So we're going to walk on up here and there's the different Hicks McCoy house sites. So they're going to have these different houses and stables, and check them out. Got the Cherokee Indian writing. And a marker about the Trail of Tears. And the Cherokee Indian Memorial, and the different flags of Cherokees, Indians. We're gonna walk on up here. I don't know, like I said, I don't think they open till 1, so we're getting close. We'll see if they might open up a little early. Mom and Dad over there reading. New Echota Historic Site. So they had the little museum on the inside, and out here is a walking tour. So just kind of walk around some of these older buildings and see. Says you're about to tour the restoration of the old capital of the Cherokee Nation. We hope that the restored and reconstructed buildings will give you a better understanding of the history and lifestyle of the Cherokee Indians during the early 1800s. While you tour the site, please keep the following rules in mind. Alright. Please do not pick wildflowers. So this is the Cherokee Farmstead. They said during the early 1800s, a typical Cherokee family would have lived on a farmstead similar to this one. I about fell over. Here's the barn. Little wagon, buckboard. No, it's not a buckboard, probably something you haul corn in. One of these is the corn crib, which would be this one. This would be the corn crib. And this would just be like a smokehouse, I'm assuming. Smokehouse, barn, I don't know. Oh, smokehouse is what it says on the sign right there. And then this would be the house here. I don't think you can go in it, the door's not open. The chimney on this side. Door's locked. They got us locked out. I think we're gonna walk on around that way. Oh wait, that might be the back door. Looks like there's a little trail right here, so maybe this is the front door. Uh-oh. Well, it's locked, but they've got the windows open, so we can see what's inside the house. So this is a Cherokee dwelling house. The sign says this house is a typical of what middle-class Cherokee family of the early 1800s would have lived in. Furnishings, Cherokee's homes varied greatly depending on the wealth of the family. Many of the furnishings were identical to those that the white families used, but look for some unique Cherokee features such as a river cane blowgun over the door. Oh, yeah. don't know if you can see it over the door there, but there it is. Kind of blends in with the wall. Ball sticks used to play in the Tessa, and the mortar and pestle used to grind corn. Traditional crafts such as basket weaving, pottery, and making and finger weaving are still in wide use. So Cherokee homes usually had a variety of handmade items along with other items purchased at local stores. A town that disappeared, what you don't see. Oh, I'm sure. Alright, we're going to make our way around town. Hannah's getting a head start. Got a lot of walking to do. This is the seat of the Cherokee government place. I guess this is kind of like a courthouse. It says, you're now standing near the center of the former Cherokee capital. New Echota was a planned community divided into a series of lots and streets. Cherokee government buildings, a council house, Supreme Courthouse, and printing office dominated the center of town with several private homes, stores, a ferry, and a mission station in the surrounding areas. To your left, Highway 225, which is that way, blocks the view north to the Ustanatala River, which forms the northern limits of New. I have a hard time with that word. Echota. Benjamin Gold stood near here in 1829 and described what he saw. He says, "This neighborhood is truly an interesting and pleasant place. The ground is as level and smooth as a house floor. The center of the nation, a new place laid out in city form. 6 new frame houses in sight beside the city council, courthouse, printing office, and 4 stores, all in sight of Mr. Benoit's house." I think I said that right. Benoit. So this is John Ross, George Lowry, and the districts, the Cherokee Nation. So we're going to walk over here and check out this cool looking place. branches growing. This is a
What's that?
The Cherokee language is unrelated to European languages. It is, however, related to other Native American languages, such as Mohawk and Tuscarora. Working independently, a Cherokee man named Sequoyah had created a writing system for his language by 1821. This feat was particularly impressive, given that he was unable to read and write or speak any language outside of Cherokee. Citizens of the Cherokee Nation adopted the syllabary with such ease that by 1828, the Cherokees became the first American Indian nation to have their own newspaper, Tsalagi Tulehi Shanahi, or the Cherokee Phoenix. At the time of European contact, there were 3 Cherokee dialects, Overhill, Middle, and Underhill. Only the Overhill and Middle dialects remain. At the time of removal, the majority of the Cherokee Nation spoke Cherokee as their first language. Today, approximately 2% of the population speak it. Because of the removal, other language differences emerged between speakers in Indian Territory and North Carolina. For example, because cars were invented after the removal, Cherokee speakers developed different words for automobiles, including Dagwalela and Diktulena.
Change hands, change hands.
Over the course of the 20th century, external government and economic pressures forced the Cherokee people to transition into speaking English, robbing them of... Today, many Cherokees participate in efforts to revitalize their language because they see...
Alright, I'm going all around. So this was the town square right here. I don't know why they always call it town squares when they're kind of circular. Sometimes. Sometimes they're square, sometimes they're circle.
Does it sound like town circle?
Town circle.
That doesn't sound as good as town square.
Oh, please. This was probably a house sitting here at one time or another. Fire pit. Unless that's a wishing well. Oh, that's a well.
What?
Check that bad boy out. That thing goes deep. Deep, deep, deep. This down there.
Well.
Boudoir house site constructed here in 1827, which would be right here. This would be where the boudoir house site is. That's where the boudoir house was.
Push the button and turn the crank. Push the button.
He's trying to tell Mama how to work that thing. It's like one of those shake-up flashlights.
Yes, it will. Hold the button and turn the crank.
There it goes. Well, Dad lasted longer than Mom did. Mom gave up. Mom said, forget this. Look at Hannah. I don't know if you can see her or not. I don't know if I can zoom in enough. She gave up too. She's just sitting under the tree, looking at her phone. All right, we're at another house. Mia hit a spider web. This is looks like the print house here. Looks like the print shop. Looks like it, possibly. Yep. It talks about the Cherokee Phoenix, which was the newspaper of the Cherokee people after I get finished tripping upstairs. See, that's why I always turn the camera off when I walk up and downstairs. So I get for trying something different today. Alright. So there's a printer. The letters. The different things.
Press shop, I think.
There's the press. It's the printing office. Says this building is a reconstruction of the original Cherokee printing office built on or near this site in 1827, the world's first Indian language newspaper, the Cherokee Phoenix. So this is Town Street, which would be going right through here. I think we're gonna walk down that one.
That's the next house on my name.
The Worcester. Worcester? Worcester.
Worcester.
Says the only building to survive at New
Echota.
Echota. It was constructed in 1828. So, he just talks about the rest, and this was his wife.
Yeah.
No, no, that's
his
his child.
The second child, second daughter.
That's his daughter. Not his wife.
Well, his
Two
wife
other
died.
So this is actually an original.
Two other daughters.
This is not a rebuild. This is the actual house that he built. So, we'll walk up here and check it out. Listen to those crickets. That ain't a cricket. Boy, Daddy wants to walk by the water so bad. Yeah, it was cool.
Well, you know, next Wednesday is funny. That's
Oh wow. Look at that massive fireplace. It says it has several New England features, such as the central fireplace. What was that?
They don't let people.
If you can see through there, that's like the bedroom area. There's a bedroom in the back back there.
These are bedrooms up here. Oh, and they have another area.
Here I go walking upstairs again. With a,
It's almost like it's 3 stories. Look at the ladder.
oh yeah, it's got an attic.
A loft.
Must be a loft. But that's hot in summertime.
That little tool right there is what you tighten the ropes up on the side of your bed with.
That's the baby bed there.
It's not bad.
Our little child, toddler.
Oh, wow.
Come on, man.
They have a loom. wonder if they do like me and it.
So the fireplace starts at the bottom and it comes all the way up. And it feeds heat to the bedrooms at the top. That's pretty neat.
Oh, second floor were used for the visitors.
And for the safety of everybody here, I'm going to turn the camera off while I walk down these steep flight of stairs. There's some fish in there. I don't know if you can see them or not on the camera. See them floating around in there? So that was New Echota, Georgia historical site. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate everyone who has subscribed to our channel. If you're watching our videos and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please click the like button. Please leave a comment in the comment box if you have any questions. Please ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video on the channel. And again, thank you to everyone who's watching our videos and to everyone that has subscribed to our channel. It really means a lot to us. So I guess that about wraps things up. So until next time, let's head out together. See ya.